Hello, Algebra. Happy Friday. How you guys doing? Coming to you with a 13-point SACE, solving rational equations. Today, we also have another day of short notes. It's just a page long. But this one, because we're solving, there will be equal signs, right? They're now equations. They're not just expressions. It's not going to be that difficult. I think you guys are going to be able to handle it. Okay, so let's review. So you clear equations of your fractions. Now, this is going to be kind of the main thing, right? We've been dealing with all these rational expressions, so we're going to have stuff in the denominator, but we can clear the whole equation of these fractions by multiplying both sides of the equation, by multiplying everything by the least common multiple, by the LCM. Once we do this, we could do a little bit of fancy cross-canceling, and then we don't have denominators anymore. Guys, we can do in one simple step, we could get rid of all of our denominators. So let's see the first example. So x minus 7 over 7 minus x plus 2 over 3 equals 1. Well, in this case, what is our least common multiple? Well, as far as the denominator, it's 21. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply each fraction and the other side of the equation by 21. When I do that, I'll be able to cancel out parts of my denominator, not all of it, but I'll be able to cancel out part of it. Hold on, let's see, I got to do this. Don't worry about this stuff at the bottom. Okay, so I'm multiplying it all by 21. Now, I could cancel out this 7, leaving a 3. So now I'm multiplying this expression on top by 3. And I'm subtracting. So once I multiply this by 21, again, I'm going to divide out 3 from both of these guys. So I'm multiplying this guy by 7. And then on the other side of the equation, I'm multiplying it by 21. Okay, so let's see what that leaves us with. 3 times x plus 7, right? That's what we have left there. Our denominator is now 1, so I don't even need to write that. Here I've got 7 times x plus 2 equals 21. Now all I'm going to do is simplify, right? I'm going to have to combine some like terms, and I'm going to solve for x. Okay, now after combining my like terms, I get negative 4x plus 35 equals 21. I'm going to add 35 to both sides. Then I'm going to divide by negative 4. I've got my x. Now, you guys might be cautiously suspicious about how simple this is. It really is that easy. Remember, we started with a rational equation, right? Because I've got fractions involved. I multiplied everything by my least common multiple, 21. I was able to simplify my denominators, cross them out, multiply some things through, combine like terms, right? All this is easy stuff, okay? Now, sometimes, as you're all well aware, sorry, I'm replacing this. Our fractions have, don't worry about any of this stuff, variables. So in this case, 1 over 2x plus 5 over 12 plus 1 over 3x. Well, what is my least common multiple? Well, all my numbers, right, the denominators, have multiple of 12, right? 2 times 6 and 12 times 1 and 3 times 4. So all the numbers go into 12. And the variable, the lowest power variable that I have is 1. So I've got an x. So my least common multiple is 12x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to each term, inky, pinky, dinky, and multiply them all by 12x. After I do that, I could do some cross-canceling. Now, because I'm canceling it out at the bottom, the number that's left isn't applied to the bottom, remember? Because I'm multiplying it. I'm not dividing it. So this x that's here isn't going to be on the bottom. It's going to be on top. Okay. So that's going to leave me with this. 6 times 1, x times 5, or 5 times x, and then 4 times 1. Again, solving for x. So I'm going to kind of multiply, rewrite. Now I'm going to solve for x. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. And I will be left with x equals negative. That should look more clear. Negative 5, or 2 over 5. Pretty simple. Okay, this is my last example. And again, it's kind of straightforward. 5 over x plus 1 equals negative 2 over x minus 6. Oh, what's my least common multiple? Well, because the denominator is an entire term, I have to include the whole thing, not just the individual pieces. So this and times that are my least common multiple. Okay, so that gives us something like that when we multiply it all the way through. Then we have these numbers that we need to multiply by that guy. And then solve for x. So after distributing those numbers, I'll get something like that. I think I'm going to move my x's. Yeah, I'm going to move my x's over here and my numbers, my constants over here. Right? So I'm doing 2 steps in one, kind of. It's going to give me 7x equals 28. Not bad. Easy money. See? 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 Not all this is terrible. All right, guys, and that's it. This might be the shortest video that I've made for this class. Miracles exist. I hope this helps. I hope this makes sense. If you guys have questions, of course, please ask. Otherwise, happy Friday. Love you guys. Bye.